Big Shook. It's really real right now.
Mr. DL.
2. Who's off? 'Cause you could just lose your mind.
Yes, we are here. 45 special. The Danger Zone podcast, number 45. With Big Shook,
45.
Chef Tanya, and Mr. DL.
Welcome back, everybody.
Appreciate it. Yeah, you know what it is. A lot of things going on in hip-hop as usual and in life. And since we do live a real life. And we're welcoming you back because last week we kind of like did a different version. You know, everybody enjoyed the Thanksgiving. Hope you did. And those who don't celebrate, hope you just, had a good time chilling. But, we back. And one thing I was going to mention was the Big Three Basketball League owned by Ice Cube. You know what I'm saying? I could have did it in sports, but this is cool. It was officially announced as the first black-owned sports league by the U.S., Black Chambers Incorporated. And this is with those who don't know what it means, it's just an opportunity, as them branding, like he's the first owner too. So it's like branding an entire league that's owned by him. That's growing. He feels that the NBA is trying to be against him. That's another story, but I just wanted to shout him out, man, for doing that.
Congratulations
Shout out to
Ice
Ice Cube.
You created a game, a half court for dudes with the NBA, and
Shout out to Ice Cube.
and it's exciting. It's an exciting brand, Yeah. As we go. But what you got something over
So
there,
I got
Jim?
some internet hoax that got me. I got fooled by the BG was released from prison hoax. Did you get?
Oh yeah, I
fooled by
saw that, but I didn't delve into
Dude,
it.
I just realized now when I was looking at. Remember, you were. What are you looking at? That was what I was reading. It was a
Right.
hoax. But Gucci Man has offered him $1 million for when he gets out. He's gonna give him $1 million contract when he gets out. So we'll see if Gucci Man holds up.
I think he would get more than that, just even dealing with his crew, his whole crew.
He's been in jail for a long time for weapons charges, but he coined the word bling bling.
But he might have coined it, but
Him and the Hot Boys.
Lil Wayne kind of made him look like popular.
Yeah, oh yeah. Well,
He had that little
it was BG was the Hot Boys was BG and Lil Wayne.
Right.
So that was the song Bling Bling. So like I'll give him half the credit. You know what I'm saying?
50%.
Actually,
Also,
25% of the credit. This is 4.
yep. Shout out to BG. We hope to see you home. Get back out here. Also, Nas and 21 Savage.
Yep, it's on my list.
Team up on a new song, One Mic, One Gun, following the relevancy debate. Those who live under a shell in hip hop or behind a wall, or maybe under a funky ass rug, it was said by 21 Savage that Nas was irrelevant. So there was a lot that came out. He felt a lot of fire and heat for saying that. It
kind of leads me to believe it was all planned from the beginning. Because to me, Nas don't seem like the kind of guy who needs to get on the song and just to prove this or that. Like I feel like it might have been a publicity stuff.
I mean, kinda. But then the other side of that coin is like just one reaching out. On certain levels you can reach out to a Nas and be like, damn man, I didn't look at it like that. Like,
Maybe Nas felt bad for him.
And these new dudes is more on some like, let's do this record together type. They're like, yo, all right, let's do this. And Nas obviously is relevant. But Nas and 21 Savage have joined forces on a new song following the Slaughter Gang rappers' controversial comments about Nas's relevancy. Released late Tuesday, November 29th, One Mic, One Gun finds the 2 Grammy-winning MCs putting on a public display of unity while bridging a wider generational gap with hip-hop, which we know they're from different eras, of course. From Queensbridge to Atlanta, Nas and 21 run a 2-man weave over bouncy, triumphant production from Hit Boy, trading complimentary verses throughout almost a 3-minute-long track. A repetitive 21 Savage kicks things off by walking back his previous remarks about Nas declaring, when you turn legend, no such thing as relevant. Oh. But anyway, right up beach.
I think Nas might be a little higher than legend. I might put him a little closer to the icon.
He's on some Rushmore shit.
I think I put him closer to the icon level than a legend level.
The Her Loss hitmaker goes on to refer to him and Nas as Capo in the Dawn, while stating his intentions to follow in Esco's footsteps, both as an artist and a businessman. My net worth like 8 figures, I'm working on getting me 9, he raps before adding, I ain't going against no legend, nigga. I'm trying to be the next in line. So we see what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? They did a record, y'all like it or whatever, go out and check it, support it, you know what I'm saying? And shout out to Nas, shout out to 21 Savage, man. Hip hop's alive, you know?
Hip hop is alive. Did you have a hip hop thing? I got one more. No, 2 more.
Nah, we got some
hip hop this week.
Yeah,
so I got this is kind of hip hop because Kanye West is a hip hop artist, my favorite artist. But this one I'm kind of not mad at Kanye West for this one. He just got hit with a $200,000 a month child support. That's a lot. What's going on over there?
How many kids do they have?
2? I don't know. What's going on over there?
And
what are they eating?
That's what we know about him having to pay that. Because he's a billionaire and he's out in the front.
Yeah.
But think about how many people who own these basketball teams and other sports teams and other things that are multi-billionaires, what they're paying, and we know nothing about it. It's probably
I
like...
don't know how that works. It's like, I guess, the standard of life that they were living. Because, like,
you
could see those kids travel, like, all over, whether it was with him or with her. Like, so I can see... I don't know.
It's because he's a billionaire, man.
Yeah, like
I mean,
50,
you can't.
What is that?
You can't ask.
Each kid?
You can't ask somebody to pay $200,000 support.
Yeah, you can't.
You can't ask them that if they're not.
If they're not making
That's
that.
this part of what he has.
That's true. I guess
percentage.
That's $2.4 million.
You know, but I mean, hey.
I guess that's not a lot when you're a billionaire. $2.4 million isn't a lot.
Yep. It's part. It's your kids, so. Hey,
got one more rap on.
The saga continues.
This might even be your stupid as hell.
Also, well, go ahead. Now
no, you got one another hip.
Also,
hip-hop?
Yeah, Tupac's greatest hits album. Tupac's greatest hits album becomes the 4th longest charting rap album. Tupac's 1998 greatest hits album is now the 4th longest charting rap album of all time on the Billboard 200. The news was confirmed in a tweet from Billboard's official Twitter account. On Monday, November 28, revealing the project has spent 450 weeks on the charts since its release 24 years ago. Coming in at number 94 this week. This is him. Now only behind Drake's 2011 album Take Care at 508 weeks. Kendrick Lamar's 2011 album Good Kid, Mad City at 526 weeks. And what do you think is the one that's charted for the longest? What artist?
Michael Jackson, Thriller.
No. You?
Oh.
Eminem.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
Eminem Curtain Call at 607 weeks. Wow, man. So, shout out to Tupac. You know, I mean, that's amazing because the legacy continues.
Try to get him on the show.
He's still selling records.
Down there in Cuba, wherever they say he's at.
Man, it's something else, man.
All right, so I got one that I think... Was that it for that story?
Well, that story, yeah.
So I got one that I think might be stupid as hell. So you might cut me off while I start talking about this. Rap video filmed inside Michigan prison cell sparks investigation. This is 2 prisoners at Macomb Correctional Facility in Michigan may be facing additional jail time after filming a music video on a cell phone and posting it to YouTube.
And they posted it. It wasn't like they found the phone and they were like, oh, I see a video. They posted it on YouTube.
In one part of the video, one of the inmates is seen talking on the cell phone, which likely means they had more than one.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I mean, I knew that they had cell phones in there, but now because of these 2 idiots, no one does. At least for a week or 2.
For a minute.
I've heard recordings from prison like that. Now I've seen some.
Yeah, me too.
Shit, so you know it's in there.
If you've seen, put it like this: if you've seen it, and especially if it's like a prison that isn't even in your town, and you've seen it, then the people who run the prison have seen it. And you know what I mean? But it says right here that it was taken down after racking up 20,000 views in a few hours. It's incredibly dangerous to have prisons inside the jail says.
Prisons inside the jail?
I mean, phones inside the jail.
Whoa.
Especially with the capability of getting on the internet. Because they can used to arrange escapes, harass a witness, or place hits on people inside or outside the prison.
Of course.
That's what they're saying.
But you can't be posting on YouTube. Come on, man.
But let me tell you something.
Let me tell you something.
That's something. That's something you got to deal with in your prison because they got in there and they've been using them for long enough to know how to get onto the Wi-Fi and post a fucking video.
A whole account on YouTube.
And I'm not even gonna get into how they got obtained anything. That's another side of life.
Got a good
they might smell funny.
Yeah, so I mean that's some other shit that we ain't here to expose that, but there's ways for everything. Also, Freddie Gibbs gets a warning from Don Cheadle over lookalike jokes. It's kind of funny because I see what that is too. Yeah, I see what that is. It says Freddie Gibbs has received a playful warning from Don Cheadle over jokes about them looking alike. As the Oscar-nominated actor celebrated his 58th birthday on Tuesday, November 29th, fans flooded Cheadle's Twitter mention with jokes about him looking like Gibbs. Reference when a Twitter user jokingly wished Freddie Gibbs a happy birthday alongside a photo of Don Cheadle. The Gary, Indiana rapper replied, "Happy birthday to Don, my mentor at Don Cheadle." Cheadle responded to Gibbs, "We gonna get it in one of these days, fam." To which Gibbs replied, "I challenge you." "You misunderstood my tweet, Daddy-O," Cheadle wrote back, with Gibbs replying, "My bad," along with laughing emojis. Cheadle then called Gibbs a goofy bastard. So, you can't make that dumb shit up. But, I mean, he do look like I'm a little something, man, but it is what it is. Man,
but I don't know.
Anyway,
probably get beat up.
It might be that time.
So, hold on a second. Someone's calling. Oh, someone's calling. Oh, it's Rampage.
Oh.
Yo, Rampage, it's Mr. DL. I don't know if you can see me back here.
What up, DL?
I'm gonna holler at you a little later.
How you been, bro?
I'm about to shoot my podcast.
We'll catch up in a minute.
It's good,
DL,
bro.
what the fuck is the deal, DL?
Yeah,
wow.
We here.
We go back. We go back like Adidas without the stripe.
You understand?
Mr. DL.
You understand?
You already know.
Hell yeah.
Adidas without the stripes, some shits is moccasins. But
you know what I'm saying?
it's all good though. So we here, the Danger Zone podcast, episode 45.
Yes.
With Big Suge.
Good number.
Mr. DL.
And Chef Tani Nicole.
And this week we got a special guest, man. Dope guest, actually.
Hell
yeah.
Rampage, legendary Flipmode squad, legendary MC, legendary man. Here it is, man. We here. What's good with you, brother?
What's going on, families? What's going on, man? I'm glad to be a part of y'all podcast and salute to all you guys and y'all families, man. Happy holidays to
you too, bro.
Families as well.
No question.
Thank you. Happy holidays.
So what we want to do here, man, like we will know or whatever, but like we want to get people caught up, man, on the original Rampage, man, a little backstory, where you came from, how this came about, and such,
Wait, I'm originally from Flatbush, Brooklyn. Growing up in Flatbush, Brooklyn, with my first cousin is Busta Rhymes.
Mm-hmm.
And also around the corner from Special Ed, when I used to battle Special Ed all the time.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Even though the big homie was older than me, right, we would definitely battle, and we grew up in the same area. Also from my area was UTFO, Chubb Rock, Howie T, 4 Force. These were the guys that was living in my area that was inspiring me before me. And and Whistle, the group Whistle.
Right.
You know what I mean? And these were the guys, I would see in the neighborhood. I was the little kid on the block. I was crookling up the place.
So let me get this, not to cut you real quick, but let me get this straight. So all of those acts that you spoke of, and it's great, people and all that, they was all like in your area, like, so you was like seeing all these people.
Yes, sir.
Wow, that's great.
Yes, sir.
Go ahead, man.
And if you check the Special Ed Unsung, he'll tell you me and him used to go back but we only went back to back because I was younger than he was.
Right.
And I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready yet. But I was in the neighborhood, you know, laying it down heavy, bar for bar, whoever wanted it. You know what I'm saying? So again, that's where I get the lyrical lieutenant from. You know what I'm saying? And you know, being in Brooklyn, you see all these people like the Bush Babies. They was in the area. You see a Talib Kweli. You'll see the Most Defs. They was in the area. You know, being on the train with them dudes going to the Lyricist Lounge with the Bush Babies, and you know, seeing Guru host the lyric R.I.P. Guru hosting the Lyricist Lounge, which you know Suge. You knew Suge that he was a good friend of mine and ours. So you know, big up to Guru and you know, just hosting the Lyricist Lounge and you know, and inspiring us, and just a lot of things like that would inspire me from being a Crooklyn kid to an MC to doing music. And I first started doing music, you know, officially in I want to say 89. Okay. You know what I mean? Running around with leaders of the new school. So big up to my family tree leaders of the new school. And you know, just being around, you know, just great minds. I'm just around great minds. They say when you surround yourself with great people, you become great. So I just been around, you know, the tribe, the leaders, the native tongues. You know, I'm young. I couldn't be no more than 17, and all of this is going down. And, you know, I wanted in. You know what I mean? I really wanted in, and you know, being friends with Biggie, you know, before rap. You know what I'm saying? Because a dude named Terrence who lived around my way used to be a booster, and he used to boost Tommy Hilfiger and stuff like that, and he lived right around the corner from me. And then on my corner store, I run into Biggie buying some cigarettes or something like that in the neighborhood. So, you know, these are people that I knew before music. So you know what I'm saying? So
was you near cause when was you near like where Guru and them lived at that time? Cause
nah, I was on the other side. I believe they was either in Brownsville somewhere, Bed-Stuy somewhere, Crown Heights.
Nah, hold on, because the reason why I say that, see, Biggie says the address in one of them songs, but when we used to come out of Guru's crib and we go to the bodega on the corner, we talking like 91.
Oh, I know. Yeah.
And Biggie would be sitting over. They all be sitting over there.
So that's where Big and them lived on that side.
Right. Okay.
So you know, so that's like the Bed-Stuy area. That's like going towards downtown Brooklyn.
Yeah, because
you know, that's where all the brownstones are.
Yep, that's
you know
what we
So
that's why I used to see him before rap, like you said. You know what I mean? That's why I was like, yo, you know, because J. Rue lived not too far. You know, everybody was on that side over there. You know what I mean? On that part.
Right.
So go ahead, man.
Big up to J. Rue. So I remember seeing him as well. So, you know, just being a kid from Brooklyn, you know, you know, seeing the Smith and Wessons and that Brooklyn connection is so huge, man. There's a lot of good MCs.
Everybody
and I must give it up to my man Ed O.G. from the Bury.
Yes.
Where, you know, I used to be back and forth. DL know I used to be in the Bury. I used to be in the Bury, and then I used to see Ed O.G. all the time. And he's been a friend of mine for a very long time. Like, so big up to him, and big up to DL. So again, this is a kid that hip hop. Everywhere hip hop was moving, that's where I was moving. If it was popping at, I was at the show. If it was in the middle of West Bubblefuck and I had to get there, I was just one of those kids. And we didn't have internet. We had demo tapes. You know, you got familiar off your demo tapes. You got recognized by being around certain DJs. You got recognized being at these Lyricist Lounge. You got recognized of being at spots where all the hip hop cats was connecting at from every borough, every state. They was in these Lyricist Lounge. So I was just one of those cats with my backpack on, with my little dreads in there, still running with leaders of the new school, still traveling, seeing the brand Nubians. I seen everything, Ice Cubes. I seen, you know, just being with leaders of the new school, which is that's my foundation in new school society. So, you know, everybody like y'all come from Gangstar and their society of, I come from leaders of the new school, Trom Set, the Rumpelstiltskins, we had something called the Loose School Society out there in Long Island, and I was one of the people from Brooklyn that was a part of that. So again, this game it's just phenomenal, bro, because to be alive just to tell you guys these stories is 100.
I feel the same. It's like, so when so I got out myself. I was released as a society probably in 1990.
Released to society.
Yeah, I mean, I was in the beast. So the society is what it is. When I got released though, a year later, like probably 91, is basically, when I was coming around a lot in 92 and stuff, and then all of a sudden, so we get on this tour. The Smoking Grooves tour, I believe it was. Now the crazy
that's
thing.
That's the first tour I've been on, Smoking Grooves.
Okay, so the crazy thing about it, not to cut the wisdom, but the thing about it was that, so when Busta, Gangsta and a lot of those groups and guys were ascending at the same time. So when Busta first was with LONS, and then he did a solo joint I heard him on, like way back then, I was like, damn, this nigga's dope. You know what I'm saying? Like, so eventually, obviously, he went solo. But what I was bringing the story to is the fact that, so we're on this tour, Smoking Grooves. They telling me it's gonna be big. We're gonna be all over the place. So we got Busta Rhymes and Flipmode Squad. Black Eyed Peas before they had Black Eyed Peas in them. Maya, and Public Enemy, and Cypress Hill.
Right.
So this was a big tour, and I got, that's when I really became affiliated with you, because all of us like that might have been not necessarily the headliners, but part of the show, whatever. We was freestyling and battling a little something, and backstage, whatever, every moment we got.
Come on, Shook. Come on, tell them, man, you when it comes to the bars, man, you be chopping them up like bricks.
Yo,
you know what I'm saying?
It's crazy too, because that's really what we were doing. You know what I mean? So
that's correct.
And that was like Flipmode Squad. So how to make a long story longer and then retract it a little bit, right? So when it became the Flipmode Squad, like, so did Bus come to y'all with that situation and like say, okay, this is what we're gonna do, our crew, or how did that go down? And then how'd you feel about that?
Well, I don't know if y'all listening to Scenario when Bus said, "Flipmode, yo, I'm in the mood." Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? That was the seed that he was planting.
Right.
And then there was a time where Busta was like, "Yo, I got this Flipmode thing I'm starting. Do y'all want to be down?"
Nah.
And then Busta, I'm like, "What?"
Yeah.
I'm going with it. I'm like, "I'm going wherever you go."
Yeah.
Right.
He said, "I knew you was going, Ramp. Like, I didn't even have to ask you." Yeah. So I've been down with that since day one.
Right.
Everybody else who's in Flipmode was just down. You know what I mean? It just...
You had some... what was it? Rock Marciano. You had him years ago, before he even became...
Yeah. So big up to Rock Mar. So, anybody that was a part of the Flipmode, like the original, Rock Marcy is an original. So there's a lot of people that was in Flipmode in and out. I can't speak for them, but I could speak for the ones that was a part of the movement in the studio process of it.
Right.
You know what I mean? Trooping them bids with us.
I remember.
Big up to the First Lady. And I want to say big up to the First Lady, Rod
Digger. Shout out to Rod Digger. I'm the reason, not to cut, but what I'm saying is, so when I would see, because you know how we were on that tour, so I would go to the side to watch all the performances. You know what I'm saying? When we was performing, I'm watching the performance, and Bus would do it, and all of us had, you know what I mean? We'd be watching this shit. And I remember Flipmode Squad at the time that were performing consisted of you, Rod Digger,
Spliff,
and then Lord Willing.
Lord Have Mercy.
Lord Have Mercy.
Lord Have Mercy.
And then the little short dude.
Baby Sham.
Yeah, the little so
Sham.
When y'all would rock, you know what I'm saying? It was, the whole shit was dope the way it would come together, and I'm watching this show. So those were at Flipmode Squad. That's who I knew. You know what I'm saying? And like would y'all like rehearse and go over that, or it's just how y'all flowed, you know?
So to make a long story short, before we, as a group, go out on any road or any tour, we always have rehearsal.
Nice.
Just to go over to make sure that we all in sync. And it's never been a rehearsal that we didn't know anything. It was always, we always was organized. And with a lot of artists, when you go on a major tour like that, you have to be organized. You just can't jump on the stage and do your shit. That's not gonna happen because you gotta understand breath control.
Yeah.
You gotta understand, going back and forth on different sides. When one MC is in the front, you gotta go to one side. You can't cross each other.
It's the difference between a show and a performance. Like
Yes.
you could go and rap,
Yes.
or you can all right, when I say this bar, you need to say this ad lib, and you need to stand on this side of the stage. When I do like that, it's a whole other thing,
Yeah. You just really should know. You have to be in tune with your group.
Yeah.
You have to be in tune with the music. You have to be in tune, and you have to watch, and you have to look. It's a professionalism you have to be on the tour like that. And you have to be chosen to be on the tour like that.
Right.
You just couldn't jump on Smoking Grooves and just rocked out. It's either your group or your squad just had such a great vibe that these hip hop kids around the world wanted to see this. And this shit lasted like 3 months.
I mean, we was out there for a long time.
We was gone,
Sugar
let you know, we were gone for a while.
We was everywhere.
When we came home, them checks was looking pretty.
No question, brother. You know
what I'm saying?
Trust me. You know what I mean?
But that's the work. That was the work of our labor. We were being professionals.
A lot of shows.
And a lot of people couldn't do 100 shows like we was doing.
That was a bunch
Plus,
of shit.
we knew that's a lot of weight. We had to lose the weight, the sweat, a lot of water, a lot of towels.
Yeah.
It was like we were being athletes, working every day.
It was basically.
Cypress Hill's coming out,
Yeah.
Gangstar coming out, Flipmode coming out. Yo, and you had to be on time.
Yeah.
Yep, and you had to be on time. You couldn't go over the time at all.
Nah,
it was very. It'd be a problem if you went over that.
Yeah.
They would cut you.
Well, both of us, so it was crazy. It's crazy because, like, us doing that, it's funny you said that. I'm laughing and shit, because I remember when they would do that, like, you'd be like, damn, you want to go off and shit, But it was a dope thing about the whole movement with us, because what you just said, by then I had did a whole bunch of tours. So with us, with Gangstar, it's funny, we was like the opposite. Like, we used to always, when I freestyle, would always say some shit, man, we down with Gifted Unlimited Rhymes Universal. Rock man shows with no rehearsal, right? Because that's how we were. Like Guru, the rest in peace, my brother, man, he's like to drink a lot, you know what I'm saying? So he might be nice already. And he's over here, right, backstage, and I'm over on the, Smoking Grooves. I'm over there with some fans somewhere, and then J. Rue somewhere. But when it was your time to go on in your part, because once I stepped on the stage, I became the hype man for the rest of the show. So we already knew our parts by then. But trust me, you could be wherever. As soon as these shits came, you would see us be like Voltron up there, and the shit looked perfect.
Right.
But we didn't rehearse. We just probably did from having all them shows, and you knew.
But you did. But you did rehearse because having all those shows prepared you.
Basically, you right.
You know what I'm saying? So basically, you knew where to fall in at.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody knew, and that's the same thing with us. we practiced, but we loved the song so much we knew where to fall in.
Yeah, you want to be out there.
We knew the time, but we knew we was on the time too.
No question.
You know what I mean? And get all them songs in because we as groups had a lot of records.
No question, man. That shit was it was so dope too. I had told a story about because Buster used to have on that on that Smoking Groove tour. He used to have a cook. Like the dude with the grill and all that, Jamaican brother.
We had a Jamaican
cook. That dude. Like, and I told the story before, but Bus put me on with like, yo, you eat with us for the rest of the tour, like with the dude, like, because that was like y'all's thing, and we all, anyway, it was good, but then because we come from Jamaica, you know what I'm saying? So sometimes when you doing shows like that,
you want to eat good, and you want to have good nutrition. You know that, sure.
Yeah, that dude.
So
your man was cooking.
Boy, so
your man had
oh yeah,
3 or 4
grams. Good.
No pork. We had snapper, you know.
Yeah, snap. You all know. And jerk chicken.
Yes, sir.
We are out there, man. I'm telling you, that dude had grills like all around him, like. And Buster took me over there and introduced me because I had looked out for Buster on it real quick. He had a badass toothache. You know what I'm saying? And we couldn't go to the dentist he couldn't see a dentist till Monday. And we had shows. Right. And I couldn't believe he all wild with that toothache. But I would see him on the side like shit was killing him. So I told him that some shit I learned in the hospital about, taking the eight Advils every 4-hour interval. I said, yo, do that shit, man. Shit works. And stay ahead of it. So he did. And when he rocked the next day, that's when he had seen me and he was like, yo, that shit, man, worked. Suge, listen, for the rest, he was already my man's, but he was like, for the rest of the show, the rest of the show, we'll eat. I'm going to introduce you to him, and then you eating. So I'm getting all the food we got, but that's, that shit with your man was like,
Yeah, they do that shit, man. I'm telling you, we ate good. Man. Don't brush, Suge. We ate good,
no
my
question.
dude.
We was the big dudes, too.
But you eating good, but
you working out.
You living good, too. Yes. And you doing what you love, which is the art form. So, we just grind. That's the era we come from. They wouldn't even understand that era.
Nah, it was
at all.
I mean, you really were basically, first of all, the stages were huge, So yo, like he said, covering the whole shit. So when I come out and I got, at the time, Militia was big. So when I run out by myself, you got this whole fucking stage. You're like, I gotta go all around back and forth and sweating, whatever. And then I was hustling back then, running all through the crowd with them shirts. You know what I mean?
Oh, shit.
So I'm merching, I'm rocking, you know what I mean? I'm having a good time, you know what I mean? So I was, man, it was all around the clock right there for me.
Yeah, they build those stages for fucking orchestras, and they don't expect that one DJ and a rapper are gonna be up there.
You know what I'm saying? So it was just a beautiful thing, man. So but listen, I know you started popping with but my shit, if you remember, I was always being like, yo, what's up, Wild, for the night? Like, what's...
Yeah, you always showed me love. So when you reached out, I was like, yo, that's my brother, Suge, what? Get the fuck out of here, bro.
I was always like, yo, what's up, Wild, for the night?
I love you, man.
Love you too,
I love you, Suge.
Yo.
Let me show you. Let me show you. I remember that, DL. I love you because out of everybody that I've met, you always kept it 100. You never went sideways. You never went this way or this way. You always told me straight what you felt.
Right.
That's why I fucked with you.
We
because
was real.
Again,
we had fun and
you always
straightforward.
And if it was some bullshit, Suge, I know you got at niggas.
Yeah, no question.
I watched you get at niggas on tour.
Sure.
Hey.
So I know you don't tolerate the bullshit.
Blessings. Hey, yo, listen, let me tell you real quick. We on this tour, and Buster got all y'all Flipmode sitting with Bill Bellamy. Bill Bellamy's doing an interview with the Flipmode, and
classic. I'm
walking down the strip, and then Bill Bellamy's like, hey, blah, blah, and then Buster's like, hold up. One of the illest underground MC, right? It's me walking. He said, yo, come over here. So now I'm in y'all interview with y'all, and Bill Bellamy, he's probably like, damn, that's that MTV shit where it's like, okay, I'm interviewing Buster and them, but damn, now we got because he threw me right in there. Yeah. So I'm sitting with y'all, you know what I mean? Like, yo, what's up? And now Bill got to interview me and say shit to me, but it was just so dope because Bus where y'all was at, where all that was at, and he seen me because he would hear us too, freestyling, battling. You know how we were. So Bus would come through too and hear motherfuckers throwing them verbal darts and shit. So, he was like, yo, let me get him over here. You know what I mean? But he was straight too. And Blacko, remember Blacko? I think he passed, right?
Blacko.
Yeah, I think he passed, right?
Yeah, he passed. He
passed. Man, that was my dude too, man. He was security but he was more homie, but he was a security, But man, he fucking he was always good, man. And then I heard that, but like I said, we keep moving.
Right.
Got any questions here?
Yeah, out of all the I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
Out of all the places that you've been that you've performed, anything that sticks out as like a momentous occasion or something that hit you real hard?
Well, that Smoking Groove's trying to hit me. real hard because that was like the first tour I ever been on for a long time. And being gone for 3 months was an experience because I ain't never been gone for 3 months. So I learned a lot. I learned to be around a bunch of brothers and sisters. And I learned the game, man, about unity. Because that tour was a very, you know, if we wasn't together, we was together as one on that tour.
We was.
And we were family every day, and we ate every day together. We broke bread every day with each other. Even though everybody had a lot of things going on. What I love about Busta organizing that, and, you know, just showing artistmanship with each other. Nobody does that no more.
Say that word. Say that word again. That was a good one.
Artistmanship. You know what I'm saying? So,
no doubt.
So, you got to really have love for brothers and sisters. And we had love for everybody, though. And we were on tour. We was living together for 3 months.
3 months, man.
From state to state. And it was long 3 months.
Yes.
Every day we were performing.
We
might have had 2 or 3 days of traveling.
Yes.
Right?
I still see those t-shirts.
Every day we got busy.
Were you was Flipmode on a separate bus, or was everybody on the same bus?
Yeah, we was on that Flipmode bus with the logo on it.
Okay.
Remember?
Oh, yeah.
So Bus was on another bus.
He was on another bus.
Yeah,
and he was on the Flipmode bus.
It was 100 buses. We pull up in that motherfucker, and y'all had the treatment too. Y'all had the stage shit. So, you know what I mean? We were simplified with that, but y'all in Cypress Hills and motherfuckers had stage shit. So it was like, man, it was...
Well, you mean like their blow up? They blew like Cypress Hill to blow up Weed Leaf and shit?
They had like... I can't remember exactly what... But I think your outfits was like black and white or something, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember
black
that.
And red.
Oh, black and red. That's what it was. Yeah, that's right.
Flipmode colors.
Yeah, man. Listen,
that color.
Yo, I posted a picture of me and Bus and Be Real.
Yeah.
Posing on the side of, you know, this side of us being together all them days. But we were posing in the backstage of Smoky Cruise, one of the shows. And when I posted on Instagram, Be Real was the first one to be like, oh, you know, because he must have looked at it and was like, damn, man, and he posted it on his shit. You see what I'm saying? But it was so, that's how. That's how tight.
Be Real?
Yeah.
Be Real is my man. You hear me?
He a good dude.
So, I'm going to tell you why Be Real is my man. So, he let me smash on his bus.
Oh, shit.
Danger zone.
That's right.
La zona de peligro. It gets hot in here, baby.
If anybody know Be Real told me make sure I clean it up.
Yeah.
But
keep it clean.
My brother Be Real said to me, what you gonna do, Rant? I said, dang. He said, yo, you can smash on my bus. I was on the Cypress Hills bus.
That's a good dude.
Going in. But, you know, just having fun.
Right.
But motherfuckers don't let you smash on their bus.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying?
Imagine not, especially that's where you sleep.
Big up to Be Real, man, for definitely giving me the pass to
Shout out
smash
to
on
Be
the
Real.
bus.
There was
Bobo.
I was about to say Eric Bobo, you know, from that Cypress Hill crew.
Big up to Bobo.
Yeah.
That's my dude, man.
And now we had him on the show, and we were talking about when he would do the part where he would take that big ass hit, right? And I mean, from that long ass bomb, and then they play music.
Oh yeah.
And he'll blow that shit out. The big. I mean, me and Bust stand there just watching this dude like, yo, this shit, I don't know where that shit was coming from. He would do a big cloud in the sky, and so we were talking about him on here. But that was Smoking Grooves. That was that tour, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We was.
So this record right here, this is a random story that I've told you before, and you asked to see the picture. So Busta Rhymes signed this record as you. I'm gonna
get the fuck out of here.
I'm gonna bring it up so you can see it, because you know what your signature looks like. So Busta Rhymes signed this record as you one night. Can you see it?
Shit.
I remember one time.
Yeah, you gotta send me a physical copy of it so I can show him.
I will.
I'm like, yo, nigga, stop signing my record.
Stop signing my shit.
Big up, what up? No, you know what? Let me tell y'all something, man. One thing I love about my cousin,
he
didn't have to do what he had to do. He sacrificed a lot of shit. He sacrificed and he put up with a lot of shit and he taught me a lot of shit. Even though, you know, sometimes I be hard-headed, everything that he told me, as far as my music career, he was right. And he was dead on. Things that when I didn't even believe in myself, my cousin was like, yo, let me tell you something. This is going to happen. Listen, he calls me with Craig Mack on the phone.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, yo, what's going on? Yo, Craig Mack wants you to jump on this remix. I secured you to be on the remix. Not tell me, he secured me to be on the remix.
You definitely was secured on there.
And guess what? By listening, because artists don't listen, trust me, cousin, you jump on this record, better yet, we're going to start it with the woo-ha.
I make other rappers have doubts.
So this woo-ha is going to open you up.
So here's a question.
I'm just telling you play by play. I'm giving y'all the play by play.
About woo-ha while you're here. Was that your beat?
Yeah.
Okay, I thought it was your beat. Yeah.
Originally, well, I had the beat tape.
Okay.
And Rashad Smith gave me the beat tape. And I got jacked for the beat. I don't know who jacked me, but I got jacked. Pick up the Busta Rhymes and Rashad Smith. But originally it was a Flipmode beat. You know what I'm saying? And
I can see that.
Busta heard it and ran with it. And that's how, he kept me on it. I was like, okay.
Same with the Mariah Carey song.
Remember, it was listening. It's originally his record.
Yeah.
Because the way it came out, let me show you, man. That record there,
the Mariah one,
changed my life. Busta Rhymes changed my life.
Fuck yeah.
I don't care what anybody say. Busta Rhymes, I can only speak for Rampage.
Yeah.
Busta Rhymes changed my life. But by me listening and not going against the grain, it changed my life. And he's a genius when it comes to this music thing.
Yeah,
this is what he do. He's been. I've been watching him do it. I've been watching him do this since the cradle, since the '80s, since we on the block playing Skelly.
And
he always been doing this music shit. You know what I mean? So he say something, he knows. He feels something, he knows. I could be doing yo Ramp, don't do that bullshit. I'll be like, oh shit, Buzz. Yo, don't do that. Do it like this. Don't say it like this. Say it like this. Don't put those ad-libs there. Put them right there. Yo, when we shoot the videos, Ramp, do your shit. You know how to do your shit. You set it off, Ramp. Then I'm going to come right behind you, abandon shit. Yo, Ramp, do it like this. Ramp, you go last, but you set up the tone on I Know What You Want. With Mariah, you set the tone. So I set it off first, but I went last. Just shit like, he put certain things in my hand and I just run with it. I'm in sync. Shook.
It's classic.
When you doing the Gangstar thing, they be wanting you to set it first.
Yeah, of course.
Set the tone. So I always, as far as the group, I always set the tone. Even though I don't be wanting to, they be like, nah, Ramp, you set it first. So when everybody come in the room, they hearing how the record is moving. Oh, now we know where to fall in at.
That was Militia, a few records I've done. I'll be first.
So you understand what I'm saying? Like, I love my squad, and just to let y'all know, just to keep that shit a billion with y'all.
Whoa, yeah.
The new album is done.
Oh wow! I saw you guys working on it.
It just got to be mixed.
Oh, nice.
But the new album is done. So please don't get it fucked up at all.
Can you?
Nobody can get that fucked up. New Spliff Star record is incredible.
Oh shit!
Wow.
Yeah. Spliff Star, we know your shit's coming out in '98. They said his album was coming out 20 years ago. Yeah.
Listen,
30 years ago.
Spliff Star is the best hype man in the world.
Absolutely.
Longest tenured.
Please don't get his solo shit fucked up.
Yeah. Listen,
everybody is timing. Suge know this.
If you remember,
maybe it wasn't your time in '89 or '92.
If you remember, when we were on that tour, because we were all, in our own lanes and hype men and stuff like that, dudes was trying to do a record I remember Split Star being like, listen, all of us can be on this record. You know what I mean? Because he was trying to. We used to talk.
Yeah, because that was on when Disaster Strikes. Spliff Star has a skit. Basically, he's rapping, and Busta Rhymes cuts him off, and he says, "Yo, Spliff Star, why you trying to bogart space on my LP? We know your shit's coming out in '98, motherfucker." But it never came out. You know what I'm saying? So I was just,
we used to rock together.
That's a word for word quote, by the way.
No, we believe that. But I'm just saying, I know. Nah, it's too crazy. I just know that we used to talk like that. You know what I mean? And then, like I said, what other hype man has been as established as Spliff? And then Busta came in at one. That's keeping it 100 million because that dude is with you like all this time. That's a lot of years.
It's Spliff only because there's two that are brought up in an argument, but they're not really hype men because they also perform songs on the set here and there. They're Flavor Flav and Sendog. Right. But they're both rappers, though. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like they're both like part of most of the songs. But like for example, Cypress Hill, when they do songs, there's 4, 5, 6, 7 songs Sendog's not on as a rapper, but he's still on stage, you know, doing hype stuff. But I don't consider him a hype man.
So
like, you know what I'm saying?
As you speak that, I'll put it in order for you.
Oh, nice.
Flavor Flav, Spliff Star, and Sendog. I'll keep it in that order. Flavor Flav first.
Really?
I feel.
Spliff Star's the
I feel
best.
Spliff. I feel Flav as far as like maybe character and popularity wise. Like we know if Flav walks into a room, like you know what I mean.
That's why I said Flavor Flav, Spliff Star, then Sendog. Because them three got 3 different eras going on too.
Well, listen,
you gotta think about the era too.
Here's another thing though. When I've been around enough for when they will perform, all of them, right? And I'm telling you, number one, nobody ever got as much of an ovation for coming out than Flavor Flav. To this day. Chuck could be up there, run another one. As soon as Flav come out, the place go like he about to. I'm telling you, like every shit
so
to this day.
Why,
you know?
That's why I say what you just said. Flavor Flav, Spliff, and Sendog. That's where it stops.
And no disrespect to Spliff, because Spliff I think is one of the best ever too with that.
Incredible.
But if he walks into certain places, people ain't gonna know who that is. You know what I mean?
Yeah. When you're in the show, he's controlling you in the crowd. Like he really does.
He's part
he's
of
really good.
So he's part so he's most definitely part of all them songs because he got to know like Bus. He's a dude that's knowing like he could go and step right in and do his parts. Now Flav we know is more, he know when to come in with his shit, but he's a character even more so. And Sendog is like you kind of almost got to be in the know, like especially now, to know like his importance and where he comes in with that. If you go back, like you might like Buster's still rocking like that all the time. So you still see a little Spliff with him, you know what I mean? So it's like, oh damn, he's still there. You know what I mean? Where
like I can't see Public Enemy without a Flavor. I can't see Buster without a Spliff. And I can't see Be Real without Sendog. I just can't do it.
I've seen the last two.
Right.
I've seen Buster without Spliff and I've seen Cypress without Sendog, and you're right. It's just not the same. It's just not.
It's like, is something happened? They got beef today or something?
I felt like Sendog though. There was
I couldn't see.
Period, he wasn't.
I couldn't see Big Suge. I couldn't see Big Suge without seeing Gangstar.
Right.
The real Gangstar.
Yeah, you already know, man. It's crazy.
That's like seeing Buster without Flipmode, and he mentioned in Flipmode.
Yeah, that's true. And we looking for him because once he speak on it, we looking for him. We looking for Flipmode.
Once you plant the seed, you can't go backwards. You gotta go straight with it. And it's cool that you perform without your hype man or your group. Yeah. But just understand that we as groups are deeply rooted. Big Suge, you can't escape Gangstar. No. I can't escape Flipmode.
Yeah, no doubt.
You have to understand the originals who was there, who still rocking today, who still represent the flag, because we have flags, and we have to respect the logo. We have to.
The logo, you say?
Niggas don't know what we put in with them logos.
Yeah.
I know shit, the Gangstar
It's your
one
brand.
was created by me, so the Gangstar one. But
Logos.
so listen, you know, I hadn't heard from you in a while, and I was like, you know, one thing like they probably have said to you, which they say to me, that your voice was distinct, you know, over these records. You know, they go, oh, that's Rampage, whatever. But then there was a period where I didn't hear you. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then you kind of came back around afterwards. So I'm saying, was there a time when you kind of fell back a little bit, or what was the situation?
So I'm gonna tell everybody, outside of rap, I have 9 businesses.
Damn.
Outside of rap, music, because rap put me in the game to do business. I'm learning the business. I'm understanding why the business is not personal, but then it is personal. I'm learning from our era, a lot of them dudes is broke. I'm gonna just tell you that. Me, never in a million years.
Right, yeah, it's beautiful.
And if you didn't see me for a while, it's not I want to do music, it's I have 9 businesses. So one of my businesses, so everybody know, and I always did good with my royalties and my money.
Of course.
So if you don't see me on the forefront, it don't mean that I ain't there. It just means that sometimes, Suge, you know this, you got to go do your thing for me.
Exactly, though. 100%.
So just to get it out there, I'm into branding. I'm into when the drug dealers was buying, you know, when they were selling drugs, some of the drug dealers were buying barbershops. I wasn't into the jewelry, so I bought me a barbershop. I bought houses and was flipping them. I bought a club. I'm in Philadelphia. I'm throwing all the biggest parties with the radio station. I'm doing things that I wanted to do because Suge understand when we traveling, we ain't got no time for ourselves. We're constantly traveling. Just understand that being gone for a year, coming home twice. Understand being gone for 6 years and coming home twice. My money, I went to go invest in myself. I didn't say invest in other people. Right. I say invest in myself. I'm also an entrepreneur. I'm also, so I'm gonna just get it straight.
Well, if you got 9 businesses, I guess you gotta be an entrepreneur.
So
go ahead, baby.
So I own a Jamaican restaurant.
Oh man, you fucked it up now. I'm going by.
Suge know how we do when we do that.
I'm there already.
Suge understand. I own a Jamaican restaurant. That's one of my businesses.
Oh shit.
Another one of my businesses, I own a water company. I'm not putting my stick on waters. I own a water company. Like if you would drink Fuji water or those type of water, I own a water company. Yeah. Also,
can you say what it's called?
I own, the name of my water is called Splash Drip H2O. Okay. So, and I own a sneaker company. Jeez. Not Kanye sneakers companies. I'm an owner and I'm a partner of the sneaker company. So if I curse and say some shit, I won't be fired because I'm owner. You know what I'm saying? So I got a sneaker called Rated R. My sneaker company is called Rated R Empire. So I'm on the come up. I'm a new company. I partnered up with a company called Soul Fame, and those are my partners.
Just don't sell them shits in Walmart, but go ahead.
So definitely, you crazy.
Them are the shacks. They had the shacks in there for $5. Go ahead.
Again, like when you didn't see me, I was studying the business game.
Yeah. Okay.
Understanding why certain people are successful, like a Master P, like a Tech 9, like a Be Real, like a House of Pain, Everlast. Everlast said to me one time, "Yo, Rampage, when you're not making records, why you not printing shirts?" I was like, "What you mean?" I go to Everlast's crib. He showed me $1 million check, from House of Pain t-shirts that he never cashed.
Jeez. I believe it.
So he was like, when you're not rapping, you should be printing up Rampage shirts.
Right.
I started printing up Rampage shirts.
Yeah, it's a good word too.
Brandy. Tech Nine. He does how much a year? Y'all don't see Tech Nine a lot, but he's branded. Suge, when we out the game and not doing nothing today, I moved 2,500 Rampage shirts the other day at hip hop shops at $58 a shirt. Understand, I'm that dude when I'm sleeping.
Comes with a verse. No,
yo, like
and
my sneakers. I really didn't promote my sneakers yet, but I moved 2,000 pairs of sneakers 2 days ago.
Nice.
So what I'm saying to you is,
you're in here first. People.
So again, I'll show y'all what they look like. I got some around here.
Let's see
but
them.
We want to know, do they got
Spread the
bottoms?
word.
I'm one of those guys where I don't care who's on the forefront. I'm making money.
That's what you gotta do.
Just worry about yourself and you'll be successful.
You supposed to be successful on every level. Shook. Look, you went from here to here, now you got your podcast. Understand the dues that you put in. Understand the roots and the seeds that you plant, my guy.
Yes, you're right.
Understand what you come from. That's number one. Your family history is serious. I just wanted to be one of those that have a family history, but when you really check, I have a lot of businesses.
Shit, you starting to make me want to run up and down the stairs a few times. Shit, I'm amped up right the fuck now. Let's get it popping. You know what I'm saying?
So at the end
There's
of
some
the
stairs
day,
up in here. Go ahead.
So at the end of the day,
right.
I tell everybody who comes on your podcast, yeah, we can talk rap all fucking day, right? But when you stop talking about rap and you got children and family, what do you really have? I could sit here and wait. I know tomorrow, my water, I'm gonna move 72 pallets in cases. I know I got a deal I'm closing it out with Walmart. I know I'm putting up $2 or $3 grand to market my sneakers on a couple of blogs. I know, and it's just me.
You have a brain.
I do it myself because people are lazy. Nobody's gonna move like Suge gonna move.
Yeah. Or DL.
Remember what I said. Suge, when you move,
for real,
you move a different way.
Up and down.
Right?
Yep. Yes, sir.
Right?
Up and down.
So when you wake up and you go to sleep, Suge, yeah, I'm sure I'm a part of this legacy. But think about it. Everybody in the group or part of the legacy ain't making a move like you're making.
No, that's true. That's true.
A lot of people will touch it. A lot of people won't.
We got a couple more to make, but we working on it. You know what I'm saying? So.
Right. So again, I'm just so focused on my business because I don't want to be another of those rappers from my era that's fucked up in the game that ain't got nothing from the legacy. I'm scared of that.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna do something about it.
Yeah, you sound like you about to.
I'm not gonna sit there and not eat.
No question.
That's a no-no.
Yes.
So, and those who don't understand our logos and our flags, they mean to all the overseas kids. You know who I'm talking about.
Of course.
Who supports us regardless. It could be a dirty shirt with holes in it with a logo on it. Right. If they think it look fly, they're gonna spend $50 and $60 and $75.
They bought the shit off my back like several times. Like, oh, can I have that one big shoe? I'm like, yo, that's gonna happen.
What's up with that accent?
But what I'm saying, Suge,
big sugar.
What I'm saying
is
what you say. So I sat back to learn the business of it because there were a lot of people getting rich and I didn't know why they were getting rich. I didn't understand because I was being the artist.
Yeah.
And sometimes you gotta educate yourself. A
After
lot
that,
of us don't educate ourselves and we miss things. Me, I'm not missing shit. I know the numbers. I'm a numbers dude. I understand the marketing person. I want to know how is it going out. I want to know what you're doing with my logo.
That's true.
Yeah.
What?
How much did we sell at the end of the night?
Okay.
Let me pay everybody that's been working. So I had to educate myself. And that's what made me rich off what I'm doing because...
Don't be shy.
No, I'm not.
So
You work hard for it.
everybody, let's not get it fucked up.
Nah.
Me understanding business, being what we have, Suge, made me rich.
Yeah, that's beautiful, man.
And you only can get rich how you can get rich. Not saying you got millions and millions of dollars,
Right.
but knowledge is key. I tell everybody, fuck all that personal shit. You got beef with this one and that. Let me tell y'all, understand business is never personal. I tell everybody from our era, Suge, handle your motherfucking business. I don't care if it's your royalties, you own the logo, you own whatever. You home doing nothing when you could be selling the shirt.
A lot of those guys from your era that you're saying this about didn't have your mentality to understand the merch game, though. It's their fault. I'm just saying that when Napster hit, the big contracts dried up, the record sales dried up, and if you were smart like a Rampage or a Gangstar, you knew that merch was the new CD, and you know.
So by me playing the merch game, I got the chance to open up other businesses. I'm this dude, man. You could walk in the building, a Jamaican restaurant, I gotta use that.
Yeah,
and you didn't even know that I own it.
Nah, I'm there.
Yeah,
Because I don't put it on blast. I'm from the block for real. You ain't gotta know I own this barbershop you get your hair cut in. You don't know you about to eat this good Jamaican restaurant from Jerk Chicken, Yardman Red. You don't know that I own it.
Yes.
Because I don't put it out there because, again, when you're a boss, you move like a boss. Shook knows this. Being from where we from, understand, we do things in silence, but it's in a major way. I don't gotta be on Front Street. Being on Front Street, you lose when you're on Front Street.
Right.
So again, I focus on details. I focus on, do it make sense or it don't make sense? So this is the Rampage business mind frame. Understand, it has to be, you have to be politically understanding what your situation is and where you're at in the game. A lot of people don't understand, Suge, where they at in the game. They're lost. They mad. They bitter. They didn't do this at this time. Me, I took care of my shit early in the game. I understand where I'm at. I understand where this shit is coming from. And I don't have no beef with anyone.
Yeah. Well, you know, you get a certain age, that beef shit is growing anyway. But,
right.
So what we want to ask you, right, is the history and you know, you have all those businesses, but musically, you know, matter of fact, just where you're at, like, you know, Tanya might even want to ask you better than me. But anyway, like, we want to know basically what you're doing now, you know, and you know, where it's at now. You know what I mean? As far as your music, you know? So
just to let everybody know where it's at, I'm still doing music.
Yeah.
I got my own studio. I just signed a major distribution deal. So I ain't saying 360. Let's get that out the way. So now I'm at the level of this music shit where it's, you gotta have your own, ladies and gentlemen. You have to understand the music business. I'm also a music executive. I'm also signing different people to different labels. I also negotiate deals for artists. I also help people get out their contracts. I also help people do that. I have publishing companies. So this is another thing that I do because I understand the rules of the game.
Right.
I understand that at this time, the game is fucked up and everybody's stuck on the 360. That's why you see a lot of these new artists screaming, I'm broke, I ain't get nothing, but you took the advance. You shouldn't have took the advance. You should have never, I'm from the era when we don't do 360s. So, just to make a long story short, I have new music out. I gotta send it to y'all so y'all can play it.
Yes, please.
You know, I got tons of records with tons of producers that you wouldn't even believe.
No,
I got over 600. Hold up, I got over 600 new songs.
Wow.
600 that I'm about to let loose. I'm launching my new label called Boom You It, and I'm also Flipmode and Conglomerate. So let's not get it fucked up.
Yeah. So no more deep freeze. That's done with.
Nah, that's dead.
Yeah. Okay.
So that's the past.
Okay.
Me, I'm still Flipmode Conglomerate.
Nice.
Let's get that shit out the way. And I'm also launching my new label called Boom You It. And I have major distribution. I ain't gonna tell y'all who with, but I have major distribution. Whereas I got a kind of like a Master P deal. And at this point of the game, you gotta have deals like this because there's a lot of people that don't understand the music business of it.
Right.
So when you at our part of the game, Suge, you gotta have deals like this in play. So I'm launching a new label called Boom You It to only put out singles. We're not putting out albums anymore.
Okay.
Fuck an album.
Oh.
That shit is gone.
Oh.
I'm launching I'm signing underground artists. I'm signing whoever got the sting. But I'm only putting out singles. I'm kind of going back to the Gamble and Huff model of putting out records. I'm putting out records, tapes, CDs. I'm doing everything at my company and streaming. So I'm on top of the game like that. I could put out a record tomorrow. I could put out a record right now. But I wanted to make sure I had distribution in play.
Right.
Not homeboy distribution, but major distribution in play.
Hell yeah, man.
I'm one of those smart ones, y'all. So again, before I do something, it has to be in a major wave.
Hey, listen, that's refreshing. Yeah. That's refreshing too to know that you're one of the smart ones. Well, go ahead, man, because I couldn't even imagine being the other way, right?
So just to answer your question, yes, I got new music coming out.
Yes.
Yes, my group got new music coming out. Yes, Rod Digger got something coming.
Oh, yes,
Flipstar is definitely coming.
Yes.
So again, my squad is my squad. So big up to all of them. Big up to Lord Have Mercy. Big up to Baby Shan. So big up to Rock Marcy. Just big up to Busta Rhymes, man. Just again.
Amazing.
So it's all music with me. I got 600 new joints, and I have every DJ in the country. And I'm on. Hold up, I forgot to tell y'all this. I'm also on Rock the Bells, and I'm also on Shady 45. And I'm also on iHeartRadio. You know, I DJ as well. I was a DJ before MC. So, big up to LL Cool J for putting me on Rock the Bells. I do spot dates on Rock the Bells. I do spot dates on Shade 45. The name of my shit is called Mix Show Madness. And I own a DJ coalition called the Heat DJs. Any of y'all might have heard of it, but I got 100,000 DJs under me that's all at radio. So I'm one of those smart ones.
That's beautiful.
From the era.
Yeah.
Hey,
so,
listen.
That's a great network. All those businesses.
And at the end of the day, it just caught us up to speed too, because I wanted everybody to know, just in case y'all didn't know, it's a legendary Rampage from the legendary Flipmode squad, legendary businessman, legendary, you know what I mean? Just being out there. We all outside and handle our business.
Right.
You know? But any questions before excuse me, before you go, like y'all want to ask something?
Anything but?
Well,
all right, I got one question before Big Suge asks his famous question, because I know he forgot. I know he forgot.
You forgot. To me sometime.
Yeah. So I don't know if I heard this or you told me, I'm not really sure. Is it true that you were ghostwriting for a lot of rappers that you don't have to mention if you don't want to? But...
Yeah. So I'll give you one. So yes, I'm a ghostwriter for a lot of people.
Yeah.
DL knows this.
Yeah.
100. So I wasn't even thinking about that until DL just pulled it out. So I'm also a ghostwriter for Flavor Flav.
Yeah. That's the name I didn't want to say.
A lot of people didn't know that.
Yeah.
So big up to Flavor Flav. Yeah. So I'll give you that.
Now you know.
But I ghostwrite for a lot of people. So when you don't see me, it don't mean that I'm not making music. It's I'm collecting the publishing.
That's what it is.
Also.
That's what it is.
Right now, we living in the publishing game. A lot of these dudes from our era is selling their publishing off.
And that's why some
Not
dudes...
I.
And some dudes from back in the 90s too want to sue dudes they did records with today because some money went funny. So yeah, we all know. But listen, this question we got before we let it be. We all want to know your 10 favorite MCs.
My 10 favorite MCs of all time.
Yep, 10 favorite MCs.
My 10 favorite MCs. Busta Rhymes.
Yes. One.
Guru. Gangstar. The whole shit.
That's dope. Two.
Not just because you on here. Guru and y'all has always been my favorite.
That's beautiful.
Rakim.
Rakim
the God.
Yes, sir.
Big Daddy Kane.
BDK. Black Asiatic. You know what it is.
Blast Master.
Oh, shit. Your man's favorite MC.
Chuck D. Public Enemy.
Oh.
Yeah, we here.
EPMD.
Okay. Got to chill. Yeah, I'm with you. What you got? 5, 6.
7.
Oh, three more to go.
Special Ed.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Special Ed.
I got it made. Yeah, we know what it is. Got 2 more. Famous
I got
word.
2 more.
2. That's it.
A Tribe Called Quest.
Oh shit, the whole shit.
Yep. One more.
One more for the love, man. Be good.
De La Soul.
Oh
Nice.
shit.
Bang, bang, bang. You heard it here first.
That's it. You know we appreciate it. And how you came off, G. Thanks for giving us your 10 favorite MCs. Now,
Chef Tanya wants to know.
What are your socials so the people can find you and whatever businesses you want to share?
So, I'm on 2 Instagram. I got 4, but I'm on 2.
2.
I'm at the Real Rampage on Instagram. And I'm at Rampage Last Boy Scout on Instagram. Those are my 2 that I go to. And that's where I promote most of my stuff at.
Let me ask you a question. So, Rampage, the Last Boy Scout. You know that name.
That's one.
But that's you go by that. Like when you coming in. But were you ever a Boy Scout?
I was a street Boy Scout.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Because you never know. Like cats might be. I was Boy Scout.
He was the first lieutenant too.
Yeah, and I'm the lieutenant. So again,
I hate you, man.
You know what I'm saying? I'm a lieutenant. I earned a lot of badges for being on the block. So
no question.
And big up to everybody in Flatbush, Brooklyn.
Flatbush.
Let's get that out the way.
Shout out to Flatbush. Hey, but listen, man. We appreciate you coming through.
Thank
for
you.
our 45th
Well, I appreciate
episode.
you.
Hell yeah.
I appreciate you because I love you. And
Love
when you
too,
call,
brother.
it's done. It's no Hollywood shit.
Listen,
when you call, it's
appreciate
done.
you. I
DL,
appreciate
when
you.
you call, it's done.
Hey,
when y'all call me, it's done. And you know what? Y'all gotta send me over y'all sizes, man. And hold up, let me show y'all my sneaker before we get off. Let me show you. I got a fresh pair.
Shacks.
These are, yeah, no Shacks, man. A little nervous, man.
Right.
Big up the Shack, though.
Yeah, big
You know
up the
what I'm saying?
Shack. That's our man's.
Nope.
No Shacks. My things is killing Shacks.
There's no question.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
My joints is
Oh, I missed it.
I don't know what's my joints
I
is
like
killing.
that. This is moving.
Yeah.
These are. I don't know how to take this shit off the background.
Put it in front of you.
What?
Put it right
Put
in front
the
of you. There you
yeah.
go.
We
Right
can
there.
see it.
Perfect.
Let it move across like a slow car. Like we
Look
can
at
see the whole
the
shit.
like the netting, the mesh. I like that.
So let me turn it around for you.
Yeah. Okay, I see.
Well,
Let me.
They comfortable though?
Yes, sir. I only deal with comfortable shoes, brother.
I like that.
Got the little
I like the
Rampage on
red
it.
and the. That's nice.
Yo.
So these are my new
More fire.
Art Dot ones, and I must say that those are my Art Dot ones. So, big up to my man Thurston Howell. I'm also a low life. So I got my low life brand is Ramp Low. So I got a couple of pieces that's moving heavy in these streets. So big up to the whole low lives. Like I come with a whole nother era.
Yo,
So
you remember
again,
do you remember
my
boosting
Ramp Low
cap?
joints are coming. Huh?
Remember Boosting Cap?
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
What?
Yo,
Damn, I ain't heard that name in a long
I'm
time.
trying to tell you, right? He had the fly-ass couple of records too, but his Boosting Cap was straight Booster for real. You know what I mean?
That's what he do. See,
Yeah.
that's what I mean by Suge knows those eras, what I'm talking about.
Booster.
For those that just don't understand,
Right.
I'm from that era.
Low,
So
low niggas.
again, my business smarts come from that era.
Right.
So again, I apply
The
those
streets of the
business
boardroom.
smarts to now era because nobody is doing it. So,
Hey,
Suge, I love you, man.
love you too, brother.
DL, I love you.
Love you
know
too,
we
bro.
family.
Hell yeah.
No Hollywood shit.
No, never, man. You
Whatever
know me.
y'all need for me done,
That's for sure.
and I'm gonna send y'all a couple of pieces for the podcast.
All right, hell yeah.
And let me know whatever I could do to help the podcast. That's
100%.
100.
Well, once we put this show out, you know, you can put it on your platforms. You know what I'm saying? The episode, you know, so and like get people turned on. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah. Turn them on.
Definitely. Whatever y'all need from me,
Boricua.
y'all my family. Whatever y'all need from me.
My man.
Thank you
hey,
so
peace,
much.
brother. We'll be in touch. I got your numbers too.
I
so
salute
we can
y'all, man.
All right. Yes, sir.
Yo,
Appreciate
Shook, hold up, Shook.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna let you slide, brother. I need that verse, and you need a verse from me.
Of course.
We need to keep it like that.
We need to keep
That's
it
all I want.
virtual. Nah, for that, yeah, you definitely gonna get that verse. Yo, but we got the number. That's what I was saying to you. We got the numbers straight to the, you know what I mean? So,
Right.
well, we'll talk further and just get that done, you know? I gave you my email too, didn't I?
Yep. You gave me your email. And DL, come on, man. Let's. I need you to do the video. Let's get
Absolutely.
it.
We still have we shot a video years ago. It never came out. You actually redid it with someone else. It was Zigzag Zig. I still have the footage. Remember, because
Me and
you had a feature on the
me
song.
and you,
Yeah.
Me, if I gotta bring you out to Phoenix, me and you, because I got the new label, I'ma need video shot.
Yeah, let
so
me
I
know,
got
man.
some work for you.
All right, hell yeah. Let's do it. I like
Yo,
cactuses.
DL, get my number
I'll bring
from
some
Suge.
food.
I got
Oh,
it. I got it. I got it.
now, yeah.
All right.
All right. I love you guys, and
Love
whatever
you too.
y'all need, and happy holidays to you.
You
Thank
too.
you. You
Peace,
too, bro.
peace, man. You and the fam.
Salute.
All right.
Peace.
Yes, sir.
Yo, we are here at the Danger Zone
Peace.
podcast. Episode 45. We got the NFL picks with
Real love.
No Frog Pond this week, ladies and gentlemen.
Listen.
Rhea, how did I do last week
Hey,
as
let me
you?
tell you something, man. Yo.
Well, first of all, I hope you had a great
Hold
Thanksgiving.
up. No, go ahead. Reed, where we at? Because I know she
got mad questions.
She was minus last week, so
God.
DL took lead with that, which was great.
Hello.
We worked
Yeah.
it out.
Hello.
So,
Yeah.
how do we do this week?
Okay, so this week we did pretty good. Yeah.
Nice.
Pretty good.
You know,
Pretty good.
it's-
Pretty good. Pretty
yeah,
good.
you know, I was the caboose, but I still got.
Hey, everybody loves the caboose. It's all the rave is the caboose.
So let's go 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay, so Pop is number 1. So you got 10 and 6.
Again, huh? Another 10. Good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I got 8 and 8.
Oh.
So respectable.
Mhm.
Tanya, 10 and 6.
Mm-hmm.
And then DL, I missed your last. Were you Colts or Steelers?
I would imagine I was Steelers.
Okay, so that put you in a win for in 10 and 6.
Oh, 10 and 6. Nice.
Yep.
So to date, what are our numbers now?
Numbers are 108, 71 and 1 for Pop. Myself,
That's big
93,
shit.
86 and 1.
You're second?
Tanya is
So who's
No.
second? Yeah, do it in order for me.
all right. Fine.
For the people out there in Danger Zone world.
Okay,
The danger
So-
zone brings you.
Pop. You-
Away.
So Dad, you have 108, 71 and 1.
Okay.
DL is 103, 76
Yeah,
and
I was
1.
5 ahead.
Tanya is 99, 80 and 1.
I like that number.
And then myself, 93, 86 and 1.
Okie dokie. So, where are we at now? This week, we'll start with me. It hasn't been me in a
Right.
while. So.
Start with, all
It's
right.
a tough week.
So
though. The way these games are this week, I don't know.
Yeah.
I might not be at the lead like with this week. I mean, I'm 5 games up now, but man, go ahead.
All right. So we got. Hold on a second. I'm sorry. Sorry.
The producer's telling
What's
her.
up, girl?
Breaking news.
Make
sure you hit that like button.
Like button, man. Smash and tag.
Subscribe. Leave a comment with your picks.
Smash and grab. You know what I'm saying?
Wherever you're listening, go to YouTube. Leave a comment.
Yes, sir, ma'am, and other.
Come look at her faces.
So.
Okay, so this week, Thursday night game, we got the Bills at the Patriots.
Well, I have to stick with it, even though the Bills are playing great. But the Patriots beat the Jets twice, and the Jets beat the Bills in a straight-up game. So I'm going to go with the Pats again. They should have pulled out last week. I'm going Pats.
They almost did last week, so they did pretty good there. I'm going to go with the Pats as well.
You up, Tanya?
I'm going with the Bills.
Bills for me, too. Couple of $2 bills over here.
Yeah. Pat and Bill.
All right.
In the pile.
Did you meet Pat and Bill? They've been living out of these parts for about 57 years. Pat and Bill. That's that simple. What's good?
All right, so Sunday game at 1:00 is the Commanders at the Giants.
I'm going Commanders. They're on a run. They're 2 in a row, and they look good. I'm going Commanders.
I will also go Commanders.
I will not go Commanders. Go Giants.
That 2-0 is going to stay where it is. Giants for the win.
Giants.
So,
Well, actually, no, it's going to be 2-1. Sorry.
It's Commando Giant.
Commando. Ooh, I like a giant commando.
Giant Commando.
Hey, now.
Okay.
Danger Zone Podcast.
La zona del peligro. We spicy today.
Yeah, man. Yeah, you're Spanish and I'm not. Yo,
It's okay.
Yo.
It happens.
Yo, speak American, yo.
yeah, I know you're not talking about me. No, go ahead. Go ahead. What's next here?
All right, we got the Broncos at the Ravens.
Oh, even though the Ravens been losing like the back of a mule, I'm gonna take the Ravens.
All right. And I will go with the Birds. So, Ravens for me.
I'm going to go Broncos.
I'm also going Broncos.
Yeah,
Stop
trash.
stealing my picks before I
Yeah.
give them.
A Raven Bronco.
Broncos.
That's almost like a centaur. Well, not really.
Nope.
The metaphors are not working today.
Half bird,
No,
half
that's
horse. That's
Pegasus, maybe?
Pegasus. Yeah, Pegasus.
Pegasus.
Good.
There you
Pegasus?
But I mean,
go. The daughter for the
then
win.
you have to have a bird. Then you got to have a bird face.
Great assist picture.
So that's not gonna work.
No, it's a horse with wings.
With a regular
That's
face.
a Pegasus.
You want to have the Raven face.
You know, like when you watch a
Oh,
movie
oh, you mean? Oh,
and
you
then
mean?
the Pegasus.
Hold on,
comes
wait a
out.
minute. You mean
like
a
a
Pegasus?
regular Pegasus?
So you mean
He
what?
goes, oh wait, you mean a Pegasus?
No, you mean the Pegasus with the wings. You mean a Pegasus
the
with the
horse.
wings? Hold up, with a Raven Simone face.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Like not a
boy.
Raven. Like so we can know that it's half human. Right, okay, I got you. I understand. All right.
Okay.
Okay.
That's
Yeah.
we'll have to do some
Hey, Raven Simone.
re-education
Pegasus. Word.
for
I don't
the
know where he's
mythical
getting this from.
creatures.
Yeah, maybe he's just
I
got
want
a
it to be half. I want it
got
to
a
be like
thing.
half human. So
But this okay.
it's
So
just
just
gonna-
keep it moving,
It's just
girl.
gonna have
Just-
wings.
So what's the next
It's
game?
got to have a face. It has to have American human face. Right.
No.
He said American.
Okay.
It has to have an American.
Yeah, it could be American face. Fuck it, Joe Biden.
That's so Raven.
It could be a Joe Biden face on a Pegasus.
Bring
That might
it. It's a cheetah girl.
work. You look like you're a deep thought over there. You all right?
No, I'm researching her for something. Sorry.
Oh,
For
now.
a podcast. Go ahead.
He's like,
All right, we got the
This
Steelers
shit was
at the
nice.
Falcons.
Hold on.
Steelers.
Okay. And I'm going with the Falcons, not with the human face.
Yeah.
Steelers.
Steelers.
Man of Steel.
So it's
Steelers.
three steals in a
What was the last game? Sorry, did I space out and miss a whole pick?
No.
Oh, okay.
We're on
No, you
now.
picked the Broncos.
Okay, nice.
Yeah,
Because I was researching something for
We
the.
Broncos.
We got stuck on the Broncos.
Well,
Well, they got
okay.
stuck on the
Don't worry.
Pegasus, but you know, we're bringing it back to football.
Yeah, we won it.
Who's Peggy?
Go ahead.
Okay, so the next we got the Jets at the Vikings.
I know who I won't be picking.
You know what? The Vikings pulled that out, and they're looking good. But you know what? I think I'm going to go Jets.
Oh. I'm going with the Vikings.
Okay.
I'm going with the Vikings. Who don't want a Viking? Little brute man. Come on now.
Oh, man, I don't know about this one. I think I'm going to go Jets.
What are you saying? This is like
First time.
This is like
Me
no.
too.
This is like the second
first
time.
one, yeah.
Check the games because I think this is like the second time he picks the Jets. Check it. Check it. Yes, this is his second time.
I think
Yes.
my second
Because I remember every time he
This is
picks
my
them, the
second
heart goes.
No, it's my second time. Jets. And when they beat Green Bay,
It's okay.
and then this time, so I don't know.
No, how are you gonna be a Giants fan and then pick the Jets? No, that's not happening.
But you're not.
I'm not rooting for
well,
them.
No importa.
I'm not. It ain't like he's sis.
Look, it started
Boomba.
raining harder because even the world knows that is not the right way to
Sis
go.
Boomba. He's not
It
cheerleading.
was
He's not
Thor.
rooting.
It was Thor being mad at him.
Woo!
Yo, is that rain?
Okay, we going to sleep. We going to sleep.
Is that rain though?
Yeah, it is.
See. And when I go outside, okay, who's next?
Okay.
I'm
Now,
bad.
the Browns.
I'm bad. Who knows what?
Uh-oh.
Who?
The Browns at the Texans. The
Oh.
Texans are so bad.
Yeah, they are trash. I'm going Cleveland.
Didn't we have this pick last time?
Yeah, Texans.
Browns.
I'm Cleveland Browns all day.
Ohio.
And guess what?
Yeah, Cleveland as well.
So Deshaun Watson returns after his 11th game suspension. So
11-game suspension.
yes, you know,
Oof.
do we all know the story or no?
Yeah, we talked about it on
Yes.
Stupid as Hell.
So yeah, he was stupid as hell.
Coming up soon.
But so he's taking over and he's a top flight quarterback. So we'll see. I'm going Browns.
Flight.
I'm gonna go Browns because I can't do the Texans.
Marron.
They literally won
Marron.
one game. Marron.
Pueco.
Brown.
Not moron. Marron.
Pueco.
Marrón, no marrón.
Pueco.
Morón es un idiota, pero
Fuerte.
marrón es un
Fuerte.
color
Oh, yo,
como una crayola.
Brown.
yo,
Brown.
Buddy.
Brown. Hey,
Boricua.
Pueco. Pueco.
Uh-oh.
Go
I don't know how we got into the format.
Yo, she, yo,
It's the bird.
she knows. See, she knows.
You mean tocino, tocineta, chuleta?
I remember somebody doing that, and I was like, yo, why does he keep doing that? And the other dudes get mad. They were Spanish dudes. He said he's calling the pig Hueco. I was like, oh. Then the dude would chase him around. I'd be like, oh, okay.
I think that was about something else. Maybe
No.
they have their own little personal story.
He was calling him a pig. He was calling him a
Because the
pig
whole
for
chasing
real.
him around part was like,
Nah, well, it wasn't the greatest place to be, yo. You might start running if somebody calls you Pueco. Yo,
Oh boy.
yo. Anyway, go ahead to the next one.
All right.
I don't
Next we
eat
got
Pueco. Go ahead.
we have a cat game. We got the Jaguars at the Lions.
I already know what you gonna say.
And
I'm gonna
they have
say,
equal. I'm pretty sure they have an equal.
yeah, it's kind of his similar.
Luckiness.
They're
But
the
you know what,
same.
though?
They're
You
the
know
same.
what? You know what? I'm gonna go
Tell me.
Jaguars. I don't think I picked them all yet.
I don't think so either. I'm gonna go with the Lions because the Lions just barely lost the last game.
The Jaguars.
They just
won.
barely lost. I'm going with the Jaguars.
The Jaguars beat the Ravens, surprisingly so.
Going with the Jaggies.
Yeah.
3 Jaguars. I would say the short way, but I don't want to sound like crazy. So 3 Jaguars. 3 Jaguars
Right.
and what are you, a muffin top?
Lion.
Who? What? No, I mean
A lion.
Lion.
lion. Oh, 3 Jaguars and a lion. Wow.
Lions will eat
said
Jaguars.
Yeah, that's true. Well, we're fast.
Yeah.
Who's
No.
next? Yeah.
We got the Packers at the Bears.
Packers.
Packers.
Bears, man.
I'm also going Packers. Whoa, where are you going?
Come back. Come back to me.
Where you going?
I'm begging you, please.
Who are you picking? Oh, I think
That was Paula
A
Abdul.
lot of corn up in there, boy. Go ahead.
a lot of Paula.
Wait, it
Packers
was the
and
Packers
Bears.
and the Bears.
The
And the
Bears.
Bears. Yep.
At Chicago,
Chicago.
Yes.
It's at Chicago.
I'm going with the Bears.
I'm going Packers.
You can tell she doesn't watch football.
I'm going Pack
But
City.
I like the home team. I like the Bears.
She does.
Yeah, but when you're a home team that's playing like you're homeless.
Did they leave Soldier
It's
Field
nice.
yet? Do they still play at Soldier Field? I
like
can't
the
remember.
Green
They
Bay
built
Packers
some
too,
shit.
but I don't
Oh, they
know.
did build a new one? Oh,
Bears.
sorry. I know they were doing it. I
You
didn't
never
know
know.
if
That could be that one game upset.
What's
I'm not
next?
saying they're gonna win
Right?
the Super Bowl.
It's like that Texans and their win.
It's not gonna happen.
I mean, what do I got to lose? I'm like 99
All
and
that
blah,
Chicago,
blah, blah.
all that Chicago has is a quarterback,
Still beating
Justin
me.
Fields,
It's the gambling, you know.
and now they don't got their quarterback.
I'm a
It's
gambling
terrible.
man.
But go ahead. What's next?
The Titans at the Eagles.
Oh, you didn't know it's Eagles.
I was gonna say Eagles. Eagles all day. Go
Last-
Philly. Go Philly.
I don't remember, but the last time we all said Eagles, they lost.
Well,
But
don't
just
say
saying.
Eagles then.
Well,
Because I
I'm
want
gonna
them to
say
win. I want
Eagles.
them to win. Mr. Dio,
Eagles. Desert Eagles, yeah.
What did you go? You said yeah.
we all Eagles.
But I mean, the
That's
Eagles,
not Eagles.
the Eagles still is what it is. They only have one loss. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So they're a good team. They're very, very good team.
That aggression.
But there's another two games. There's another two games that really, these games are just so, because we're getting later in the season now. So teams have become what they've become. You know what I mean? So it's just, it's kind of crazy. Go
Bunch of
ahead.
teams.
All right, we got the Seahawks at the Rams.
Seahawks.
Okay.
I'm going Los Angeles Rams.
Rams.
Them motherfuckers.
I'm going with the Seahawks.
I'm going with
And
the
Tanya will-
Rams.
Rams, okay.
Let them go with the Rams. The Rams are trash. It's unbelievable.
Rams.
Just that's one thing about us as the Patriots. As a Patriots fan, when we were in the Super Bowl, the next year we were still good with Tom Brady and Bill Belichick, right? The Rams were in the Super Bowl last year and won, and they are trash. Like, it's terrible.
Same guys?
Yes, but yes, because you know when you got that window where you're trying to win,
Yeah.
nobody expected it.
That's
to
the
be
shit
like
about
that.
football that sucks. That sucks and is good. You only get one game. Like in baseball, you get best of 7. And with football, it's just sometimes you lose, even if you're good.
But that shit-
Sometimes you
it's
only
just
get
kinda-
one
look
shot
at the
to make a
Patriots.
good
The Patriots
impression.
they went undefeated
shot,
that whole
one
season
opportunity.
and lost to
That's it.
one game, which is Super Bowl.
Mom spaghetti.
Una oportunidad.
What's the
And you mess it up, that's on you.
What's the
That's
next
not,
one?
not on me. That's
What's the
on
next one you got, Lee?
The next one is the Dolphins at the
This
49ers.
is the hard.
Oh.
This is hard. You know what?
Not for me.
I'm gonna go.
She loves for you.
I'm gonna go
Ew.
Jimmy G. I'm going
Oh,
49ers.
and not Tua?
I mean that team's balling, but I don't know. We got to see. I'm going.
I'm going with Dolphins.
Oh. This is so hard.
It is. That's the best game of the week.
Yeah.
That's a good game.
That's
It's
the
on
top game of
at
the week.
4:05. It's
One
not
team,
even like,
one team is basically the top offense. The other team is the top defense.
I'm going to go with the Niners. 'Cause that's who I
Alright.
want to win.
I'm gonna go with the Dolphins.
Dolphins.
Come on, do it right. I mean, come on.
I dare you to go. I dare you to go where live dolphins are and jump in and do that.
You dare me to what?
I dare you to go where live dolphins are and jump in where they are
Nah,
doing
I
that.
respect Mother Nature.
Do you
And
respect
I don't do crazy things
Now,
that
this-
might get me killed.
Yo, they gonna kill you. No, they
Sometimes
definitely not gonna
that's
kill you.
That's not true.
Yo,
Sometimes
they're
I
not
do
gonna
things,
kill you.
crazy things,
They're gonna
like
love you.
No, they won't. They won't kill
You
you.
get in the water doing that, they gonna love you.
No.
Literally. Yo, yes.
Okay.
That's what dolphins do.
As a woman, you have a 25% chance that they not gonna like you.
No, they gonna like you. Them dolphins gonna like
they
you.
gonna
That's how they are. They gonna like us. If we go and making that sound, yo, you gonna.
I'm good. I don't want to.
You
I don't want to say.
Hey, you gonna be like, why is there 10
I don't want
dolphins
to get
around?
the dolphin confused.
Yo, why are there 10 dolphins around me? Stop taking off my shoes. What are y'all doing?
I've seen a couple of nature videos that I
Them
cannot
motherfuckers
unsee.
is crazy, man.
Yes,
Them dolphins
I'm not
is crazy.
Swimming with the dolphins.
Who do you got next?
Look it up, people. Look it up.
Okay. We got the Chiefs and the Bengals.
Oh, Chiefs. But that's gonna be a good game though. But I'm gonna go Chiefs.
I'm also going with KC. Tanya?
KC all day.
KC Bengals. I mean, KC
Bengals?
Chiefs.
No.
Which one you want? Make sure you got everything.
Chiefs.
Yeah, pick one. You can't have it
Chiefs.
both.
So it's 3 Chiefs. And what you
three
got?
queefs? What he say?
What do you have? Oh, she trying to get me. She trying to get me in snap mode. I'm trying to be cool, but she trying to get me in snap mode.
Snap mode squad.
I gotta take snap mode off now. Okay, go
He
ahead.
said,
I'm gonna be ready for you with the next one.
One-handed unsnap behind the bra.
No, it has
Behind
nothing
the
to do with
back.
that. Yeah, I've got to snap daddy real quick. All right, now let's go.
DL, just real quick, that you were Chiefs?
Chiefs, Kansas City. Yes.
Chiefs, okay, KC, okay. And I'm also, it's 4 KCs there.
Oh, the
All right.
KCs.
Next, we got the Chargers at the Raiders.
Chargers. Justin Herbert and the Chargers.
I will also go Chargers.
Chargers, 4 Chargers.
Charge.
I'm just trying to stay. Because this dinner will be a Popeye's dinner. I understand.
Even if I lose, I'm getting something for myself.
You know, it's going to be good. The good meal. You're going to be able to get the good meal. That's good.
The
Do you
good
like
meal.
Do you
The
like
good
bone or
meal.
no bone?
Bone.
That Popeye's bone?
Yeah.
I don't want no bone.
I like breast. I
don't
like pieces
want,
of chicken.
I like breast.
At
too, but I
Popeyes,
don't
you
want
like
no
it better
bone
than
on
the
my
strips?
chicken.
Yeah.
I like
Only
pieces of
if
chicken too, but
they're-
at Popeyes, I like the
But
strips.
strips
Hot
I
wings.
like, but chicken, give me the pieces.
I
I'm cool.
want the hot wings.
What about you?
Hot wings, I like bone. But
What about
Me?
Yeah.
if I'm
What do you
cooking
prefer?
At Popeyes
food
specifically.
or something like that.
I like tenders. I like the buffalo tenders.
But what
I
do you
also
prefer?
Like, ooh. It depends.
So you'd rather have
It really depends. I go 50-50.
No, listen to this. No, listen. This is what I'm saying. It's fried. That's what it is. Basic fried. So as a fried chicken, not spicy, nothing. It's just the fried Popeyes. Would you prefer? It doesn't matter, or would you prefer to have bone or strips? You know what I mean?
I like dark meat. Like if it's not chicken wings,
Right.
I like dark meat. So I'll have to go bones.
I like a little bit of white, a little bit of dark.
See, the reason why I say that too is because, like, you know, of course, some's gonna be like. I think Popeyes is spicy and regular.
And regular.
Because the other
Yeah,
one is
yeah.
crispy and regular. KFC.
No, now they have
Your
blackened.
KFC.
They have like spicy,
Oh, like grilled?
regular, and no, then it's like blackened. There's like 3
Yeah, the
choices
blackened
now.
is grilled.
Ain't nobody
Oh,
even
is it?
ain't nobody even going up at Popeyes and say, "Let me get a six piece blackened."
I want some white
Sure.
chicken.
I did it one time and I'll never do it
Yeah,
again.
never again. You know, they go to KFC on that note just so they can get the cake with it. But go ahead, what's next?
All right, we
Hello.
got the Colts and the Cowboys.
Cowboys, man,
Cowboys,
come on.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Cowboys.
That's easy as hell.
And that's not just
I'm
because
doing
I'm watching
Cowboys,
Yellowstone either.
Yeehaw!
Hey, I gotta watch that.
It's
my
actually
mom
good.
Oh my
watches
God,
that,
girl,
so-
you
Don't
have
get
to
hooked.
Watch that.
Watch who?
Don't get hooked.
Want to go to a ranch and
Watch
eat
who?
a cow.
Oh, that's on my bucket list.
Which one?
Going to,
Yellowstone.
doing
Oh, Yellowstone.
Woo!
I'll talk to you after talking.
Rip.
It'll be good.
Come on,
sure.
Rip.
She doesn't get it yet, but she'll get it.
All right,
You'll get it. You'll get it.
We have. Okay, so the Colts and Cowboys is a Sunday night game, right?
Oh,
So that's
okay.
a Sunday night.
Okay.
And so Monday is the Saints and Buccaneers.
I'm going Tom. Yo, they still
I'm
still think they're leading the division with a losing record. That whole
Yeah.
I know.
it's
That's
a
why I
bad
went there.
division, you know. But
Yeah.
I'm going Tampa Bay.
I'm gonna go Tampa Bay, and I wrote, "Come on, Tom." This is not
Come on,
that.
I know Tom.
Wait, who are they playing?
The Saints.
The Saints.
Another team.
I'm gonna go with the Saints.
I'm going with Tim Bradley and the Tampa Bay.
Tim
She
Bradley.
said I'm gonna go with the tank. She said
Tampa Bay Tom
I'm gonna
Brady.
go with the Aints. The Aints.
Yep.
Against is that it? Is that the Monday night?
That was
game?
Monday night, yeah.
That is a Monday night game. Yep.
Okay, so before we go, appreciate you coming through once again with the picks, Ree.
Real love.
So where do we
Why
stand
you
with
trying to? Why? It's not your thing,
where do-
bro. It's
Yo.
not your thing.
where do we stand with numbers?
It hurts me
this
deep
week?
down in my plums. Deep down in my plums. My plums.
We have Dad. You're at 108, 71, and 1. DL is at 103, 76, and 1.
I'm at
Tanya is at
99.
99, 80, and 1. And then I am at 93, 86, and 1.
I just want to say I'm having a great
Y'all got a few
time.
weeks to catch. Like right now, team's at 11, so yeah, we got a few more weeks. See what happens.
Well,
Appreciate
it's really
you.
first and last, right? Who's
We'll see.
getting
Because
chicken?
once we end this, once we see who's the victor
to the victors go to the spoils.
at the end of the
get the
season,
biscuits.
then
Grab 'em in the
you
biscuits.
also have to do the
Playoffs.
playoffs is a separate thing,
Oh,
and then the
shit.
Super Bowl is a separate thing. You know what I mean? So there'll be a winner at the end of the season, but then if the playoffs, you know, that's a whole nother. Those are brackets, so you'll see. You'll be able to do that. That'll be easy. And then the Super Bowl.
The ball.
So they'll step
Yeah.
up. Like, you know, it might be
Step.
it might be steak dinner next time. Like, you know what I mean?
Oh, like we move up in the food chain.
You can place something in. You can place something in place of that.
I want
Y'all
ostrich
like
burgers. Oh yeah.
Like
I'm from America.
Yes.
I'm from America.
I just don't like mine bleeding.
Well, but it'll be the monetary thing. So it'd be a steak.
Dinero.
If we eat
I
steak
like
dinner,
that.
you can eat a chicken dinner.
How do you like your steak, Big Shit?
There we go.
Medium well.
Me too.
I'd like a
medium well.
ribeye. It's a perfect balance.
I like ribeye. I like New York strip.
New York.
I like prime. All that. All right, listen, Reed. We'll catch up with you. Appreciate you.
Hell yeah.
Real
All
love.
right, we'll catch you later.
All right. Bye.
All right, so shout out.
Man.
Oh,
No, go ahead.
oh, so shout out to Real Love. Make sure you guys hit that
Real
like.
love.
Make sure you hit that like button.
Like
subscribe wherever you're watching or listening to the
Thumbs
podcast. We're glad you're here. And Rampage was cool that Rampage stopped by for a couple minutes.
Rampage, my manzel. We appreciate you coming by, and it's real interesting shit, man.
And,
hope y'all enjoy
but
the whole thing. Go
Yeah, he's
ahead.
a working man. He got like 9 jobs.
He said he had 9. No, he said he had 9 businesses, but it sounded like he told us 20. So
Yeah.
he just probably has business.
Those are the
all over
businesses,
place.
but
his
you
businesses got
gotta
businesses.
Exactly, you gotta wear different hats when you own a business.
So it's time for my favorite part of the week, which is stupid as hell.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say insensitivity. With
Before stupid hair, I just got one more.
One more.
No, it's
So
One more.
the stupid.
It's all good. Sometimes we just keep
Yeah.
that on the Dangerous Zone podcast. Here we
Yeah.
go.
So listen, the juice.
Oh, I thought he was gonna be.
Oh, could
saying
y'all-
something.
Turn the mics up.
Whoa,
Yo,
hold up. So
could
it
y'all-
is insensitivity.
Yo, listen. Could you even imagine who claims? And the claims were that they were supposed to play Bishop in the movie Juice.
I saw this. Who was it?
You know what I'm saying?
Uh,
Do you know the movie Juice? You don't?
Tupac. The movie, you know
Is it with
Hip-hop
Tupac
show.
and Janet Jackson?
No, Poetic Justice.
Oh, I didn't see that one either.
So listen,
I
but do
didn't
you
see
know
that one either.
Juice?
Yeah, I'm trying
have
to think.
to.
Wait, is this that they all friends and they all like one gang bangs and pulls the other one in and
Yeah,
then
yeah.
they're like,
I
no, I
mean,
don't want to go.
kind of. No. You're thinking about Old Dog and them, I think.
What's Old Dog?
Oh. Minister Society. I think it's that.
I don't know.
But
all those movies kind of blend in my head.
Well, Tupac played this wild dude in the movie Juice, a cult movie. If y'all know about it.
I just saw this. Who is it? This is driving me nuts.
But Puff Daddy
Yeah.
wanted to be Bishop so bad. He said that Bishop was him because he's from Harlem and all that. And my man who was directing the movie. Hold on one
Was
second.
Puff Daddy even out then? That's probably the guy. I was like, who are you?
Where's
Exactly?
that? No,
Now I
shut
gotta
up.
go watch Juice.
Yo,
Juice.
here it is. During a recent Instagram Live conversation with Fat Joe, video music box creator Ralph McDaniel, shout out to Ralph too, man. That's my man's. Revealed Puffy actually wanted to replace Pac in the film. Imagine that. When we shot Juice, Andre Harrell was rest in peace, shooting a movie that Puff was working on. McDaniels recalled. Puff got fired from that movie, and he said, "Ralph, you working on Juice? I want to be Bishop." I saw the script. Bishop, that's me. And I was like, this is Ralph. But we got somebody to play Bishop. Oh, yeah? Already. And he's the only one that cast is Tupac. Diddy was like, nah, I'm from Harlem. Ralph, just think about it. Think about it. The script, that's me. And I was like, that's going to be hard. Oh, he probably felt like Tupac was on lock. Despite Puff's efforts, Tupac obviously remained in the role. The Ernest R. Dickerson direct film went on to gross over $20 million at the box office and become a cult classic. So if you don't know what Juice is, you should watch it. You should.
Watching now.
That's one of the movies and shit. I mean, how about Crush Groove? You ever seen that?
Is that about?
Here you go. Ready? Ready?
Nah. Did you ever see Crush Groove?
I don't know. It sounds like
You've
it's
seen
about
Crush Groove, 'cause
surfing.
no.
What happened?
I've never seen Juice.
You never saw it?
I've seen it through
So
pop
hope
culture.
Y'all can see it.
Yeah, I've seen it through pop culture and like clips here and there, but I've never actually sat down and watched the whole movie front to back.
It's interesting, even more so now, probably, just because of the history and everything we know now.
Yeah.
But but it still was
Omar
good
Epps
for what
is
it
in
was.
it, young.
Yeah, that little fat
like-
kid.
Yeah, I don't know. But
Get his name.
he did a couple movies.
The poor
So-
gentleman. We'll try to find out his name later.
All right, so we're gonna bring it back.
I'm fat on weekends.
We are back
Oh, shit.
for the second time.
Oh, fat
We
on
are here
weekends.
for Stupid as Hell.
Yes. So, there's an escaped prison inmate arrested for trying to sneak liquor, home-cooked food back into jail. So, for most people, prison would be something you'd escape from and never look back. If you ever found yourself in that predicament. But for these Texas prisoners, they just needed their creatures of comfort before coming right back. According to the Dallas News, an inmate who was locked up in a federal facility in Beaumont snuck out only to get booze, tobacco, snacks, and food. He snuck out from the prison to bring it back with him. And the food in prison is probably really bad. Yeah, all right. And it just isn't the one incident either. Inmates have apparently been using a back door to skip out to the land nearby.
Yeah, I'm going to step out real quick.
Picking up contraband left behind for them and coming right back. Wow, this is crazy. What is that? Marcus McClellan really told the Beaumont Enterprise that inmates have been essentially making up their own in and out privileges at a facility. This is a federal prison. Unbelievable. So,
like, I'm going to be right back, I promise.
I've
done this before, so don't worry. I like it.
So sheriff's deputies in Jefferson County finally realized what was happening and laid in wait to watch it all go down. Around 5:45 p.m. this past week, a duffel bag was dropped off on the adjacent property around 7:30 p.m. 27-year-old Joshua Randall Hanson was observed leaving the prison to retrieve the bag on Hanson's way back into the facility after picking it up. He was arrested. Once confiscated, the authorities said the duffel bag was full of alcohol, whiskey, brandy specifically, packages of tobacco, snacks, fruit, and plenty of home-cooked food.
Fruit, I like it.
And Hanson was already in the process of serving a little over 2 years. This is the dumb shit people do.
That's 2 años.
For distributing designer drugs. But now, likely, obviously, will do more time.
He's gonna get more because it's like breaking out of prison.
For that, though, like
and contraband.
Just to come back, like so. This was in Beaumont,
Louisiana.
No, I think. Oh, wait a minute, that y'all got me confused. Beaumont. It says, in Beaumont, from the Beaumont Enterprise. Maybe it's Dallas because it says Dallas News.
Oh, okay.
So, let me see, Mr. Hanson. Randall Hanson. Hold up. Joshua Randall Hanson.
Oh, you got 3 names. He's trouble.
You are stupid. That's because his name is Joshua, right? Randall Hanson. 3 names. And that's stupid as hell. You know what I mean? So, Joshua Randall Hanson is this week stupid as hell. The thing is, when you get out of prison, man, why go get food to bring it back? You know what I'm saying? I used to be able to get furloughs myself, and I would go meet somebody and get it, but that's a furlough.
Yeah.
These motherfuckers sneaking out and coming
permission.
back. You know what I mean? So,
what's going on with these jails today? These 2 stories we have.
Oh, crazy. But that's why motherfuckers will keep going back to jail. If it's like that, it's good. I'm eating home-cooked food. Wow. Anyway,
got
man.
My own room.
Hey, you came to that part again. Where it's the end of the road.
It's the end.
For this episode, you know what I'm saying? So we appreciate y'all coming in and stopping by, you know what I'm saying? To the Danger Zone Podcast, episode 45.
45.
Right, moving along.
7 more. We got a whole season.
Yeah, it's been amazing because as weeks go by and as we put it together, as far as guests and just content and how we're gonna, do it, you really don't know. Like, you don't realize, like, shit, I remember it was 5 and then it was 40 something. Yeah. But it gets done, man. I appreciate you guys too, and as we put this thing together. And we're here, man. I was here doing the show, man, after having surgery. right on deck, So, I mean, we here, man, bringing this to you. So listen, remember, man, as we be out, as usual, excuses have no purpose, don't make them.
So don't make them.
And listen, in this life, man, what he wants to say, as we grow, we glow. But what I want to say, though, before we get out of here is, as life, man, is so precious, You know, I lost somebody a week ago, and then someone I knew as well this week. You know, I guess it's like you just see how precious it is, life. You know what I'm saying? So respect every day, every minute. You know what I'm saying? Try to do as much as you can, the most you can, and love those around you, love yourself, man, and move on. Danger Zone Podcast, man. Episode 45. Yeah.
On my dark days, I chopped crack on a regular. Ran up in spots and clapped on a regular. Took big fat ass stacks from the register. No matter how hard they tried, they still couldn't measure the hard I have.